Here we go. 180.
Line 36. Hey, 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 hey.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone.
Here we go.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4.
Let's make these babies cry.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
At the 37-yard line.
Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
Okay, double up.
Here's McCaffrey. Sua Craven's up to make the stop. The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 40-yard line.
Lock.
Hey, me and you all day.
Dick.
Coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Now Garoppolo. This is caught by Antonio Brown. That catch good for 5. It's third down. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
McCaffrey, and he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
In Washington territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 49-yard line. Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. James Bradbury there to make the tackle.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7.
Watch the run.
Now a play fake. Garoppolo. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is third and short. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
Here we go. 180.
Rabbit.
Here's Garoppolo on first and 10. Looking for Jeffrey, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Back to yellow. There's a blue lady.
Get the way.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. He's got a first down and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free. Anything you can do to slow them down.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
At the 29-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
You ain't going nowhere.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
There's Garoppolo to throw. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that's going to make it 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field. Definitely
a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board, ended up settling for 3.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive a little more pep in their step because it didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
And the Redskin first down.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Let's get this, get this. Let's see it.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Quick slant, caught by Moore. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a first down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Let's get it now. Switch. Hey, check 24. Check 24.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
49. Easy.
Check.
They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Let's go, Lou Lady!
Watch his flat. Watch his flat.
43! Right there.
On 1st down, Mahomes. Catch made by Slayton. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. From the gun, it's a handoff to Coleman. It's a gain of 7 on the ground. 2nd down coming up.
15. 6.
Now on 2nd and 13. Mahomes. That's complete to Slayton. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down.
You got tight right there. Watch out.
On 3rd down, here's Coleman. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now.
It's now 4th down.
Now Lutz for the field goal try.
A 28-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good. And that will tie us at 3-3. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 14 yards there and an Eagle 1st down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Garoppolo now. He's going deep for Brown. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
So line of scrimmage, still the 39 on 2nd and 10. To throw is Garoppolo. And a reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Here we go, here we go. 180!
Let's go, defense. Hey, man.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Back at his 48-yard line.
Here we go. 180! I'm on. 21. Here we go.
On second and 12, Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack, and that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on third and long?
Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want
12.
36 to Mike. I'm coming.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 38-yard line.
And I know you can't really see it, but that play spells frustration with a capital F for the guys on defense. They covered everyone else, end up going to the running back out of the backfield, and he picks up a back-breaking first down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
You better be ready. Don't be scared of it.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Stocker's got it, complete. Good work after the catch, gets him 15 and a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Here we go.
Garoppolo now, 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a first and 10. The handoff to the right side. It's Drake. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. That's complete to Jeffrey. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
Come to my X3. 218, jump.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. This Washington defense, they've stood tall the first 2 plays. Now 3rd and goal. Trying to power it ahead with Watt. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what, right?
Yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. And I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. And they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals. It's 6-3. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
An update from Buffalo. It's the Patriots with the early lead over the Bills. That one tight to this point, and you'd have to imagine it'll stay tight throughout. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. You're down 3 under a minute to go. How aggressive are you going to be in this spot?
Not as aggressive as I probably would want to be. Only down 3. I mean, it might as well be even going into the half. That's not a deficit that makes me want to push.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. In for the sack, Deion Jones. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Jennings was the one he was looking for, but now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
52's the mark, boy. 52. I got one. Watch the edge. Kill. 15.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He's going to fire one deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Watch the safety creep. Check. Kill.
Hey, 43, 15. Right.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Shift. 52's the Mike. Watch Mike. Hey, let's get in there.
Yellow.
Check 50.
Come back.
52's the Mike right here, over there, right?
That's right.
52's the Mike.
Now it's Mahomes again. This one to Slayton over the middle. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 32-yard line. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, we'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Now out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. Now on 2nd and 13, Mahomes. And this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 33 yards that time.
First down, Redskins.
Check 43. Undercrush. 43.
Alert 3.
They'll run on first down. Coleman. And he's taken down inside the 30. The Redskins have the first down on a pickup of 18. That one definitely helps as they try to push the ball down the field here, trailing early in the third quarter.
And even though they're trailing, not abandoning the running game. People may call it an adjustment. I think it's just much more sticking to what works for you and continuing to have faith in it. And the running game is starting to pay off.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Motion.
Yellow.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And he's got this one complete to Callaway. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd and inches at the Eagles' 19-yard line.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
Check. Lucky.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt, I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well.
And the Redskin first down.
Line. 54.
Yeah, let's go sandwich.
Hey, Ripple is.
54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Come on. Exit. Mike's 54.
Nice hit.
Mahomes now on first down. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 11-yard line.
Let's get it. Mike 5-4.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's 1st and goal.
Kill. Turn it up. Kill.
It's Coleman here. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
Attack, attack!
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. And this is taken in for a Redskins touchdown. Dante Pettis there to make the grab. And the Redskins are going to retake the lead. Will Lutz on for the point after. And he's got it as the lead is now 10-6.
Makes the score Redskins 10, Eagles 6. Michael Dixon.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
The Eagles take over.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here at half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Here's a first down throw that's complete. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. This is McCaffrey, and he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the fourth quarter. The Eagles on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
White. 13.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And he finds a man. It's McCaffrey. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. The 21 yards there as they convert on third.
Here we go.
QB's traps. Let's go.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. It's brought in by Jeffrey. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Garoppolo looks to throw. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with his 4-point fourth-quarter lead.
At the 22-yard line.
Here we go,
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Hey, we got a seal. We got a seal. We got a seal. Record, record.
Lock, lock, lock.
Now Garoppolo. Looking for Jeffrey, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick, and his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Scoring has really been at a premium, and Charles, you got to tip your cap to this defense coming in here. Their offense too, but this whole team coming in here on the road, getting a hard-fought win.
I think the way that they're finishing this one up, an exclamation point on a terrific game. As you noted, hard for them to put points on the board, and they hold them down one more time and finalize things.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. They'll run here with Coleman out of the gun, and he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line. The Redskins on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. They will run again with Coleman. And he is not going to get the first down as they'll spot this at about the 28. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. Oh, looked like they got someone to jump there. And if that's the case, this will be a first down. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. The Notre Dame man, Jalen Smith, able to get a hand in and knock it away.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Coleman. Give the Redskins 13 there and a first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46.
Check pass, check pass. Chip.
Yellow.
Kill. Hey, turn it up.
Now Mahomes. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? They'll step off the 5 yards.
Yeah, partner, you know, defensive end, He wants to get into the offensive backfield. He wants that get off to be as fast as possible. A little too quick on that one.
So the penalty certainly helps them out as they come up on 2nd and 5.
Check 4, check 4. Check 52. Check 15.
Coleman now. A nice little juke. That's a gain of 4 here in the 4th quarter with them leading by 4 on the scoreboard. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. You have to stay in bounds and run that clock. Coaches, that'll drive them crazy.
Sacrifice a yard or two if you have to. Just go down, in bounds, keep that clock going. It's almost like he was caring more about his fantasy stats than it was about winning the game, and that has to drive a coach crazy.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
Whip, 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 whip. Watch the whip. Slap.
They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 17 yards that time, and a Washington first.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Yellow.
On 1st down, it's Coleman. And down inside the 15 he goes. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
That's mine.
On 2nd down now, it's Coleman. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Lutz with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken about the 12. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Here we go, here we go.
The Eagles
21,
offense
21,
set to begin their
20.
next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, it does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. James Bradbury, he was right there to break it up.
And we just saw another example. These cornerbacks have played tight coverage all game long. Might start wanting to think about a few double, triple move routes to try and shake their guys free.
Because they have, you're right, they have had no room to breathe.
Here we go,
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
11, 11.
36. Line 36.
Garoppolo gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 40.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
12, fellas, here we go.
Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
13, 13.
Garoppolo on first down. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go.
So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
$65.
Watch 36.
Garoppolo again. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Brian Burns in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on third and long? Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Brian Burns picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Brings up fourth down.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. To throw is Garoppolo. He's going to let it fly. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. So a victory here for the Washington Redskins. And partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week